I think the two areas that will be really paramount from an infrastructure perspective is application development and how applications, and I mean specifically dApps, Web3
Yeah.
dApps,
Yeah.
can be built on top of that data and on top of the analytics around that data. And then the other area
Yeah.
is connecting that directly to smart contracts and like how you can connect that data to smart contracts in a trustless kind of cryptographically guaranteed or tamper
Exactly.
proof way, knowing that if your smart contract, for example, if you build a derivatives market on
Yeah.
inflation data or a predictions market on inflation
Yeah.
data, and that market is all on chain. How do we know that the inflation data that's feeding that predictions market is accurate and guaranteed and tamper proof? And I think that's where the infrastructure will play a key piece. From a DApp development standpoint, I'm really excited to see how DApp developers, bring these new markets or these new use cases with both trusted analytics, i.e., space and time, and
Yeah.
new data sets, i.e., Trueflation, bring
Yeah.
those to the users and bring those to the masses. Like how can applications be built? So like step one is first getting all the data into a usable, organized format in a database that's decentralized and trustless, and where you can trust that the data came in from a place that we know, and also the analytics against it, the computation is trusted. Two, get that into a smart contract so that dApps can be built on that smart contract. And then
Yeah.
three, get that in
Yeah.
the hands of the users. That'll be interesting to watch.
And so, how do you view? I mean, there are a whole set of tool sets out there for developers that work and build dApps. Like they're working with Truffle Suite, with Morales, and for building smart contracts and the dApps themselves. How do you view space and time integrating with those? Is that something that you're focused on as well, or yeah,
Yeah, I think over time we want to provide more and more pre-built analytic services that are API
okay,
driven and not so much
yeah,
SQL driven. Initially,
yeah,
Space and Time is a SQL query engine. You can store data like any other database, like you would in Postgres, like you would in
yeah,
Snowflake, and you can
yeah,
run queries on top of that. And ultimately, those queries are proven that we have cryptographic guarantees against those queries, so you can actually provide the results to like a smart contract or a dApp. That's step one. Step two, though, is a whole set of REST API or GraphQL API driven services that actually power analytics inside of your dApp. So I'm
yeah,
not saying we're
yeah,
going down the Morales route of building a dApp development platform so much as we are building API driven analytics services for them to get access to these data sets. And then partners like Trueflation could actually build their own set of APIs on top of space and time, where you can then provide a bunch of services to your customers, where all the customer does is gives us a parameter. Like, I want this type of data for this period of time. Like, I want real estate data in this market, like I want real estate data in the Austin market over the last 3 years as parameters, and then we provide analytics back.